Hi, Terry VanNoy. Welcome to Math Class with Terry V. Hope this video helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please share it, comment, or like it. And you can also go to my website, MathPowerLine.com. It's a math resource blog, lesson videos for students, and other resources for parents and teachers. Give me a call or go to my website or email. All right, let's go to today's lesson. Now this relates to another set of videos I've already recorded called Solving Literal Equations. Alright, let's take a look at today's example. Alright, here it is. A minus C all divided by B equals D plus E. Okay, and I believe it's probably from someone's homework, another series of exercises where you have to manipulate equations to solve in terms of one of the variables. Now we're not really going to come up with an answer. You notice how we don't have any numbers in here at all. It's all symbolic and kind of learning the rules of algebra, and that's what these are for. So these are literal equations, meaning that we just manipulate an equation into a different form. Now the idea is to solve for C. So we notice that C is right here. As we kind of analyze this a little bit, you notice that C is on the same side as a divisor here. You have the whole left side being divided by another variable, B. Now as soon as you see that one side or the other is being divided by something, that's the thing you need to get rid of first. Okay? And the opposite of dividing by B would be multiplying by B. So we're going to put a B up here and multiply that whole top part by B, which cancels it out from below. And then we are going to multiply this side by B. Now normally I could put it on the outside just to kind of keep it neat, but we're used to seeing outside of parentheses, we're used to seeing the multiplier on the left. Okay, it's just kind of a preference, but then we know we have to use distributive property. So on the left we have A minus C, and we can drop those parentheses around it, don't really need them. And we are going to multiply this out, the B times both parts inside there. So that's BD and plus BE. Make sure you multiply it twice. Remember, the goal is to isolate the C. Okay? Now there's a number of ways we can do this, but let's go ahead and subtract the A from both sides, which is going to look just like this. Now notice that the A is not a like term with these other two terms here, so I'm going to kind of put it off to the side, and it just becomes part of the list. So now this is what we have. Now we can't stop here because we have a minus C, which is really negative 1C. Now a couple ways to think about it. We can divide both sides here, left and right, by a negative 1, or whenever you have a negative 1 factor you're going to divide something by, it basically just changes the sign. So if I'm going to change the sign on everything, I'm going to get C equals, and this is going to be a minus BD, a minus BE, but a plus A. Alright, now another couple of ways we can write our final answer, and one is basically to keep it kind of alphabetical. Alright, that's kind of considered better form. So I'm going to put this positive A in the front, and then I have these B terms following. So it looks kind of crazy. It doesn't look like I've solved anything, but I have solved a literal equation. I have manipulated it around so that I have it in terms of C. So there's my final answer. And we just are using the rules of algebra. Solving literal equations. Alright, thanks for the viewer who brought me that question, and I hope it's a good example for everybody. Alright, there you have it. I invite you to go to my website now, MathPowerLine.com, or email me or give me a call. The way I work best with students is live online in my classroom. So if I can help you in any way, answer some specific questions, the first lesson with me is free as I show you how everything works. All right, study hard,